got gas for slang. Just bought me some gas pumps. I'm gonna put them up right there in the front yard in the driveway, man. Pull up. Shit, we got gas for slang, nigga. Slanging it. $2 a gallon. $2 a gallon, nigga. Shit, I beat everybody's prices. Look, I came up.
Hi, this is Robert Wood with the Keep It Dago podcast. I'm here with Church Socks, who is a comedian in the San Diego area. He's been doing some things. He has some stuff go viral. He was at a funeral. He did some dancing that they call blood walking. That went viral. He's had other comedic feats that have went viral. And he's just getting it on in the comedy field. You know, like he told me, he's not out here trying to gangbang or anything. He's just trying to laugh, have fun, and make other people laugh and have fun. And he thinks he's ready to turn it into a profession. How you doing, Larry? Say hi to the people of Dago.
Hey, what's going on, Dago? How y'all doing out there? All is good. You know, Church Socks, it don't stop.
There you go. It's Mr. Church Socks. Mr. Church Socks, can you tell us about how you started getting comedian? Were you one of those people who was funny? Is it from pain? Were you a class? How did you get started?
Man, I just been like all my life. I just like to clown and laugh and just smile and just keep it going. I just love to laugh, you know. And so that's what I feed off of, laughs. When I get you to laugh, and then I know I could just pour it on a little extra to keep it going, because I don't never really know what I'm gonna say or do. It's just how I go. I wing it, man. And once I get it going, I know I got them. I get it.
Right. So it just kind of comes to you.
Yeah. Yep. I don't never plan nothing.
Did you have like some early influence in your comedy? Like, did you watch any particular comedians and say, I kind of want to be funny like this guy?
You might have to, because a couple of them cars was driving by. They was kind of loud. So now, what'd you say now?
What made you choose comedy?
Man, I used to listen to Richard Pryor and Red Fox, the little records at the house. Man, my grandfather, man, and I used to laugh. I'd be laughing all the time. And Richard Pryor, man, he was my funniest. I used to just love anything. Yeah, well, after that Stir Crazy, man. You know what I'm talking about? I was like, yeah. So, you know, that was it. Just them old dudes like that.
Well, he was definitely a mogul in the comedy game. As a matter of fact, when it comes to comedy, Richard Pryor was the man of a generation, and Red Fox was the man of a generation. You know, for black comedy, a big icon. So yeah, you had good early influence. So Church Socks, tell me, what is some of the funniest stuff you think? And then what's the funny
that I've seen?
Yeah, what what was? I know Richard Pryor was big, but like in real life situations, tell me about a funny situation, man. Make me laugh.
Man.
Hey,
the funniest in my life, man. We was in Club Excess when they was doing they had the male strippers, and I told one of the homies that they had, and they was snatching them females. It was vicious, man. So I told anybody the prize was $50. I said I'd give anybody, the homies right now, $100 to get up there and do the Weenie Wow. So the homie, he went up there and he started doing it. He pulled his pants and started, you know, he did the Weenie Wow, man. Them females attacked him, man. They ripped his, man. It was the funniest shit ever, because he was sitting on the stage. He was sitting on the stage, butt naked on his, you know what I'm saying? They ripped his drawers off him and everything. Them females, they vicious, homie. That was the funny. I'm telling you, I damn near broke my rib cage laughing. Yeah, he went up there and did the Weenie Wow.
He went up there and did the Weenie Wow. Oh man, that is funny.
Yeah, that Weenie Wow though, man. You know that get them going. Them cougars. You know what I'm talking about? They like that.
Oh man.
Yeah, man, I just that's how I get through my day, man. You know, I'm not. I've been a dude. I grew up. I had everything I ever wanted growing up as a child, man. And you know, I just like to just laugh, you know, and just have a good time.
Live,
You know,
laugh,
so
and have fun.
they have fun and dance. I tell them, I'm not the tin man. I keep my joints full. You know what I'm saying? I don't get rusty. So I get out there and get it in, man. Anytime you go anywhere, I keep me a shit on to a club and they see me in the club and you with me, we got half price because they know when I come up in there, the party's gonna jump. We're gonna get it live and direct, man. That's real. Anywhere I go. And I that's just having the spirit of just, man, let's just do this, man. We didn't pay this $10 in here. Everybody in here, man, let's have a good time, man. We don't have no reason to be arguing and fighting and cheering on. I ain't asked a female to dance in over 30 years, man. I just get out there on the dance floor, man, and start doing my thing, man. And they start coming on the floor, and then everybody, man. I got cats that tell me, he said, man, we was getting it in so tough. I had to get on the dance floor and get it in, man. And I like to see stuff like that, man. You know what I'm talking
about? Now, where can we find some of your skits at online?
Find for some of what? Skits?
Some of your skits you've done online.
I got a couple on my Facebook. That wasn't even. I was just doing things with man. Not this whole viral thing. I didn't even know nothing about the viral thing, man. They was telling me. Some of my little homies had recorded me. I don't know if they figured that it was gonna go, big or whatever. But matter of fact, Ray Smith Jr. He the one that posted on the TikTok, and man, it bubbles. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little thing, and so now I'm just trying to figure it out. Trying to have some fun with it. Because if I sit there and try to think of something to be funny or just try to put something in my head, don't nothing come to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll be sitting there, but I just be walking down the street or just driving, and then I'll see something, and that's how it comes, though. You know what I'm saying?
So your comedy is based on various situations.
Yeah, just various situations. Yeah, I'm like what they call I'm a storyteller, man. I tell good stories, man. Everybody when we growing up, and you telling stories and everything about how we grew up and do a little shit that we did, war stories. Everybody like me to tell a story. They be like, man, he tell them better. Talking about, don't let him talk and let him do it. And because I got a good memory, and I didn't touch hands with damn near everybody in this city, man. One way or another, we can get a room full of people, and I can just go from there, from kindergarten all the way to now. You know what I'm talking about? And just have a clown or laugh with somebody in that room. I can scan the room and keep it going. You know what I'm talking about?
Scan the room and keep it going. Well, do you have another funny story for us, maybe? Because I want to let people know just how funny you are. Because the thing is, right now, you got in touch with me and you let me know, hey, I'm doing some comedy. I need to get out there and, through a mutual friend. And I'm trying to let the people in San Diego know, listen, man, we have a real comedian here. This guy is funny. You already told one funny story. You got one more to hear.
Tell one more funny story.
We want to hear it. Yeah.
About a story or something? Okay.
Yeah, funny story.
Funny. Okay, I tell you one. This is a real funny one, man. Because everybody knows this is elementary school. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to the third grade, man, at Valencia Park, man. It was a class. We was third and fourth grade, and I was in the third. I was in the third, and my partners was in the fourth grade, man. Dorian, Lanier, David Dunn, and I was in the class with all them dudes, man. And the encyclopedia back in the days, that was our internet. And we used to all fight over. You know what I'm saying? That's how we found things in the encyclopedia. So that deep encyclopedia with the dogs, everybody was in the dogs. So we used to look at the dogs we wanted. And when we was growing up, everybody, if you didn't have a Doberman, you had a German Shepherd. Well, anyway, we wasn't calling them pit bulls. Nobody had them. They was the American Staffordshire Terrier or whatever. So Dorian says that he knew. I was 9 years old. He said that he knew where one was at. And so me, him, I'm a little short guy. I'm always following my rest in peace. We had a Mexican partner named Jaime Reyes that grew up with us, man. So we go over there to look at the pit bull, and he looked like a little tiger, but we didn't know they was calling them brindles back then. But we didn't know it was two We didn't know it was two dogs, man. Dorian didn't tell us it was two dogs because Dorian used to always have missions for us and stuff, man. We had to climb this gate, hit this gate, and go past that rock. It was always something, but it was always in the picture. It was always in the picture. And so then the dog, it was another one that came. He came running. We didn't know it, and he came up under the gate, so we broke. They was running. All I seen was the back of Daddy. I seen the back of his curl, and I seen the back of Dorian's hook head. And I'm running down, and the dog was chasing me. He passed everybody up, and I was hollering, "Ah, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me." And the dog was trying to bite me. They threw rocks all at the dog. The dog left or whatever. So, you know, I was crying. You know, and then I tried to. Yeah, I was crying, right? So we ended up walking to Martin Luther. We was walking to Martin Luther King. So I tell Dorian and Daddy and them, I said, don't tell nobody, man. Don't tell the homies or nothing, man. At school tomorrow that I was crying. So they started busting up laughing. I said, cause man, I said you'd have been crying too. So you know how you got that little after cry when you cry. I'm walking, and I keep doing it. I keep doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because I was scared, though. I was scared. I'm 9 years old, man, and Dorian and cracking up laughing, man. So I'm talking smack to him and telling him, you know, now he should have had that shag cut pregnant because he was like one of the first cats with the shag. Man, he had a big old hook head. That's why he grew that shag so it can hide the hook. You know what I'm talking about? That's what that was all about. Because when he was walking, man, when he used to walk, his head used to do like that all the time. You can see him walking, he'd be walking on his toe, and his head just wiggle up and down and shit, man. And Daddy, he had in 1982, when they played for the Valencia Park Chargers, they got some team jackets, and he had a green team that looked like a starter. All you could see was the back of that and a big Jerry Crow patch, Jerry Crow Stay-Soft patch on the back of it because he had a long Jerry Crow and he was booking though. But I'm telling you, man, he didn't take it. Be 150 degrees outside. He didn't take that jacket off for nothing, man. We used to play Smitty Queer football at recess. Couldn't nobody tackle him because you wasn't gonna touch that jacket, man. We still trying to tackle that dude right now. He was booking, man. Yeah, but they got me on the crime. I told them don't tell nobody, and I ended up calling them dudes, man, to make sure they wasn't calling, and their phones was busy at the time, man. And you know you can't call nobody's house after 8 o'clock at that time, man. About 7:50, man. I called the operator and made an emergency breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? The Dorian, you know what I'm talking about? Asked him, I'm 9 years old. I asked him, was he telling anybody that I was crying? He said, nah, man. When I got to school the next day, man, everybody, man, they was busting up, man. Talking about coming up to me, the tag story got changed around that I got bit all in the leg, and man, it was all crazy though, but it ended up being funny though, man, after a while, man. But at the time, I was like, don't tell nobody I was crying because I was like the tough guy. You know, I was just trying to be tough. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, so you know, yeah, I got little stories like that, man. You know, because you know, I always when I say Valencia Park, I was always leadoff man. You know, kickball, my whole kickball career and everything, man. And I used to tell everybody, man, I've been lying though. I was 26-0 that before I lost a fight, but I lost my first fight though. I ain't tell nobody this though, but I'm gonna just keep it clean right now. I gotta clean it up. Hey, look, at kindergarten, we used to be on the swings right here. It'd be me, Toy Sanders, Tisha Bass, Katina, and Sahana, man, and we used to swing, and we used to sing that song. 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, shut the door. 5, 6, pick up the 6. 7, 8, lay them straight. 9, 10, a big fat hen. Now it's time to stop again. And I used to be swinging. I say 11, 12, go to hell, and I still be swinging. Every time I still swing, and I wouldn't get off the swing. They'd be hollering, get off the swings, man. And that was my little thing. I'd jump. So then the next time, I guess they got tired of it. So when I jumped off, Sahana, she walked up on me. She said, get off the swings, punk. Poof. Hit me in the chest. Got off again. And I was like, whoa, I Man, I was like, whoa, I wasn't even trying to fight her. So when the line, the homies were saying, they was like, oh, you got beat up by a girl. I said, man, she lucky she a girl, man. That's the only reason why I didn't do nothing to her, because she's a girl. I'm talking smack, because y'all always talking smack. So when the line, and you said them jackets, I never forget them jackets with the hood on it. I'm talking smack. She snatched me by the jacket, by the hood, man, and she gave me a couple of them. And man, until you keep it dago, so everybody know who I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, I was scared of her up until like the sixth grade. She was the only one that could control me and everything. It was a look that she had when she said something. It was like I wasn't even trying to mess with her, but yeah. Yeah. So I was 25-1, man. I lost my first one, man. You know what I'm talking about? That was it. Yeah, she trimmed me up, but everybody know who she is, man. She ran the shit, man. So it was like,
say she trimmed you up.
Yeah, she trimmed me up, man. So that's how I do it, though, man. I just take it for our shit, man. I always try to keep everybody going. I had said something at Scrappy's funeral, kind of uplifted everybody. I always talk, just say some words of wisdom, and then at the same time, that we're grieving, but then we gotta kind of carry it on and don't be too sad and everything, man. So I was just out there, man, two-stepping, doing what I do, just trying to keep it going.
Trying to cheer everybody up, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I do, man. So, but that's what it's all about with me. So I'm just trying to figure it out, man. To the grace of God, man, he'll figure it out for me. I've been working with Toy. She been coaching me. Just strip, man. I've been knowing them all my whole entire life. We just got to start somewhere. We need to just be able to come in a room, man, and just be able to just get along, just sit down with each other, man. Just get along one time, man. That's the first thing we need to do before we even try to do anything. You know what I'm talking about? We just need to be able to.
Out here in San Diego.
Yeah, just
we definitely need unity.
Yeah, we just gotta let bygones be bygones, man, and bury the hatchet, man. I mean, as far as out there in them streets, that stuff happens. It happens, when you in that kind of life, though. You know what I'm talking about? So, man, you can't just take that and carry it with you and just hold on to it, man. When you're trying to, do something else, and you're looking at him, and you listening to this person feeding off him because he's negative, man. Just stay away from all that, man. Keep that cattle, You know who your peoples are, man. Just, hey, when we start coming together, you know who you don't want to come around, man. You're not invited, bro, because your head ain't on right. That's what you can't come out. You know who your peoples are, man. You know who's gonna be kicking up dust. You already know, homie. So you can't come to this one until you figure it out. Then you'll be all right. Other than that, I don't care who you say is there. You know what I'm saying? We trying to do something for these youngsters, man. You guys, the grace of God, if it wasn't for Ray Smith, though, Reverend Ray, he forged me. I was 12 years old, man, working at Triple Crown. He was supposed to be 13, so I was out here, man. I was on the path of destruction, man, and he had forged because my grandmother, they all looked up to my grandmother, man, his wife and everybody, so they forged my birth certificate so I could work at Triple Crown, man, and we painted the Paradise Hills wreck, man. I was 12 years old, man. I promise you, 3 weeks. I painted one spot. I had made a game. I had created a game where we was throwing rocks off the roof, little bitty rocks, into paint buckets. And, it was 50 cents here, 25 cents. And the game we was betting. Everybody was up there doing, and I was regulating the game, man. And so I was the baby boy. I was up there clowning and laughing. And I'm telling you, I painted one spot. I never left that spot. Everybody else was painting, but nobody tripped on me. So one day, Reverend Ray, he come up on the roof, man, and he see me, and he come here. And then he'd already knew, man, that they was complaining about me, the supervisor or whatever, man. So he took me off the thing, man. He told me I got to let you go, man. He gave me my last check, but took it to my grandmama. He said, man, you got to be more of a leader, man. He said, a lot of them cats, man, they look up to you. I said, what are you talking about? He said, man, they don't look up to you, but they out of the penitentiary and did a time, man. They like that hip slick talk that you talking, man. You got some way with words, man, and they like that, man. Because they trying to figure it out. So you got to do better than what you're doing, man. Because I'm telling you, I stayed in one spot. I did not, and nobody kicked up no dust. They didn't say nothing to me, man. None of the little cats, because the cats that was my age, I'd have dealt with them. And the older homies, they just like to hear me talk that smack, though. You know what I'm talking about?
So you sat there paid at one spot and talk stuff.
Yeah, and we was betting though. The game was live. It was official. It was winning like $4 or $5, but it was just a thing with throwing the rock and just seeing the rock land
At that
into the
age, $4 or $5 with some money. You go get candy and stuff.
Yeah. So, but Triple Crown, it was from 13 to like, it was grown cats out there working. So, I had all the cats, they fresh out the pen. They was throwing rocks in the bucket, man. And it was like, it was all about trying to see that rock just, because we were far and just, I got him. That's what it was all about, getting the rock in the bucket, though. Talking about the fake bucket. That's what the whole thing was. So, yeah.
So,
other than that, though, man.
What do you have someplace where people can go to see more of you?
Nah, I don't have, this internet thing, that's it. I always be by myself. I just roll. I
mean, like, is there someplace online or your Facebook page?
Oh yeah. I got the my Instagram, Church Socks, the real Church Socks, and then Facebook. Everybody on there that know me and stuff. When I say something, man, they be waiting on me to say something. And then if I don't, they be like, man, where you been at, man? I be clowning all the time, man. I got a lot of partners, man, from around here, from everywhere, from all over, from the west all the way, man. And that's why I say I go by myself. I'm always about, because I go anywhere I want to. And that's what my whole little Church Socks thing is all about, man. I wear the Church Socks. What happened with that is, I was a father young, man, 15. All my kids are about the same female. I had 2 in the same year, January, February, then yeah. I worked, man, and I went to work every day, man. Did what I was supposed to do as a man, But when I put the kids down, I went to football practice, didn't miss nothing. I was in the streets, until the time to come home. And it's a lot of nights though, man, drinking and driving and smoking lovelies and stuff, man. And I wake up in the morning, sometimes the car was running, man. I'm like, man, how the hell I get home? It was a lot of nights. I can't tell you how I got home. So, through the grace of God, man, he had mercy on my family. That did nothing happen. I didn't hit nobody. I didn't get hurt. They didn't miss me, no nothing, man. And I was always talking about what I did. And I was like, man, when I finally, my granddaughter, man, I'm sitting in there when I'm waiting on her to come out. I'm like, man, I'm here to see this. I said, I really didn't. I've been winging it, man. I've been taking all the credit. And God, he's the one that did it. Because, I got to give him all the thanks and the glory, man. So when she was born, I said, man, you know what? I'm not going to be no tennis shoe wearing grandfather. Because, when we grew up, 73 in the 70s, 80s, man, our grandfathers, we never saw them with no Chucks on or tracks or zips or whatever it was. They wore all these. Huh?
Suited and booted
with a hat on and everything. So I said, I'm not gonna be but I said, before I put on my Hardee's, I'm gonna hit them with the Church Socks, man. Just put my Church Socks on and just give thanks and just accept acknowledgement to God that, he did what he did for me to be able to walk around here in two-step. And because I could have hurt myself and everything. I'm still running around here 47 years old, and like I said, I got one of the coldest two-steps. These youngsters, they don't want to see me on no dance floor, man. Just on the strength of, and I could have lost all that, man. So that's what the Church Socks is all about. Was my thing with God, just reminding that I'm thankful to be standing here, and being able to say it. And
that's a good reason to have a name.
And I never called myself Church Socks. What it was is my little homies. I hit the block. And they used to be like, man, you come, because I have them pulled all the way up, man. The black ones with the ribbons pulled up to the knees. You know what I'm saying? With the Hardee's on, they said, man, you coming out here with them Church Socks, man. Come Church Socks. So the little homie, he won't let up. He said, hey, Church Socks, that's your name. So I said, man, leave that, man. Come on, man, with that old Church Socks, man. So I was telling you, man, my little homeboy, man, Lonzo, man, he was on me hard, but they liked it though, man. It was like, you know what I'm saying? They so that was their little thing. When they always like to hear me talk Socks, so that's their little call, Church Socks. So when they say that, they know I'm gonna say something back. So now when that all the little homies see, hey, what's up, Church Socks? They want to hear me talk some smack, man. They done recorded me two-step and everything. So then the name Church Socks, man, that was like 10 years ago. The homie did that, but that's what the Church Socks is all about. And then he just put it on there, man, because I always got on. I don't wear like tube socks, and I always wear Stacy's with with shorts on. I be Dickies, but I always got on the church socks though. Right? You'll never see me
No
without
matter
them.
what.
No matter
Got
what.
them on now?
Yeah, I got them on. I got to keep me some church socks on.
Oh, let's see them. Eric,
You see 'em?
it's the church sock.
Yeah, that's the church sock. I keep on. That's what they in the
And
church
they
socks.
match your outfit.
Yeah, they keep I keep the church socks on, man. That's what I do. Yeah, so that's what. So I'm trying to get everybody on their church socks. And man, when you see somebody, man, he got the church socks pulled up, man. That man done been through some things, man. He don't want no problems. Leave him alone, man. I'm talking about I'm on the church socks movement, man. I know what I've done things that I regret, and I'm trying to give thanks to the Lord. And it's a separate responsibility for what I've done. And I don't want no problem with you, young man. I don't want no problem with you. I just want to walk down the street. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I got on the church socks, man. I'm with the movement, man. God is good. You know what I'm talking about?
All the time, yes.
Yeah.
So people can catch you at Church Socks on Instagram.
Yeah, the real church socks. Yeah, the real church.
At the real Church Socks on Instagram.
Yeah. So I got some
And
new
what's your
stuff.
Facebook name?
Larry Gist.
Larry Gist. So you go by your name on Facebook, Larry Gist, and that's spelled G-I-S-T, Gist.
Yeah, Gist. Yeah.
And Church Socks, the real Church Socks on Instagram.
Yeah, 2 S's.
Make sure people can catch up with you. And of course, he'll be dropping some clips from time to time. And Keep It Dago. So check us out, and he'll be bringing some material, dropping it into the Keep It Dago Facebook group, and we'll be catching up with him again.
Yeah, that's just want to give a shout out to my old school homegirl, man, from the dirt sandbox, Toy Sanders, man. She just hit me on the strength. We got to talking and stuff, man, and she been working with me.
Also a good friend of mine. You're looking to do any performing, like, can people call you and say, hey, I need you for this, I need you for that? Are you actually performing?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on. Shit, man, to get me there, I'm ready to get on the stage.
So you already hit the stage. People you heard you ready to hit the stage. I hear it. He went viral more than once. So yes, he is worthy of hitting the stage. Check him out. Larry Gist, Church Socks, Keep It Dago. Okay, so now, Larry, it's time for us to close out. And you know how we do it. Keep grinding, keep it real, and always
Keep it Dago.
Here we go.
All day long.